Okay. You talk?
Okay.
It seems really low.
That seems very low.
No, increase it 25%. No, a little bit more. 400%. Okay, there we go. Now it's hitting where it's supposed to hit. Okay. Okay, today we're going to play Lairs from KTBG. It's on Kickstarter now, and people can late back it soon. And so this is a dungeon crawler game that's fully expandable, but we're going to play just the base content. And so the first thing we have to do is build our dungeon. So you have to use all of your walls, except for you can leave out up to 3 walls. Oops, I dropped a wall. You can leave out up to 3 walls, but then you also have to place all 3 treasures, all 3 traps, all 3 monsters. Our traps in this game are the Greased Pit and the Hungry Blob. And the treasures are all unique. So when you get a treasure, you're going to take a top card, and you're going to try and pair it up with one of these bottom cards too. So when you're building your space, just put the things in here. You can't block off any space. So if I did this, this was not allowed because you cannot get to A2. The dungeoner needs to be able to get to every single spot on the board. Got it? Steve?
Yes, got it.
And once you've done that, you can't have more than 1 monster and 1 trap on the way to a goal. So if I had a big room like this, so rooms are allowed. And let's say my exit is over here, and we're starting over here. This is allowed because they can go a short route and hit 1 monster, 1 trap before the treasure. And if they're going to the exit here, I can put the trap here, but I can't put the trap here because they would have to go through 1 trap, a monster, and 2 traps to get to a treasure. So this treasure will have to go here, or a trap, so that when they go to the exit, they can go through 1 trap, 1 monster, and then the exit. So if I keep going like this, and then if I did that though, everything I put over here, the treasure, I wouldn't be able to put another trap here or another monster here. You're not looking. Because they would have to go through a trap, a monster, a trap, and a monster before they could get to this treasure. So I would have to put them over here. Which, if they go an inefficient way, that doesn't matter. So if they end up going this way, they would go through 2 traps and 2 monsters. That's fine, because they could have gone a more efficient way.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And same thing here. There's no other trap or monster in the way between the shortest route. So that's allowed, because the shortest route to any one of the goals, which is the treasures and the exit, can only have 1 trap and 1 monster. And that's how you build your dungeon. And then so we hide our dungeons up here. I'm gonna make it so everyone can see my dungeon. But you can't. Can you see my dungeon?
Nope. Oh, I can see your little guy in the corner. There now, I can. Can you see mine?
No.
Good. Okay. Okay.
And then there's walls already around the outside. Okay, you got your dungeon built?
Yes.
Okay, so now we have our dungeons built. The goal is to exit the dungeon, but in order to do so, you have to collect 3 treasures, kill 3 monsters, or collect 2 treasures and kill 2 monsters. And we're going to walk through the dungeon by spending what's called action points, which are these cubes here. And so it's kind of like Battleship, where we've got a grid on a map. And so we're going to tell each other where we start. So Steve, you're going to start on D3. So put the big one in the dungeon on the start space.
In the dungeon?
Yeah. Well, in the layer.
That's your start space.
Yes.
Okay, but what if I have something in that space already?
You can only have the start space there.
That's your start space.
Yes.
It's on your board.
No. This is the dungeon you're going to go through.
Right.
That's the dungeon I'm going to go through.
Okay.
I'm purple.
Right. Okay.
So you need to put that on the space marked S. And I'm going to crawl through your dungeon. And you're going to move my character around.
Yes.
And I'm going to do the same thing here.
Okay.
And then so now on your sheet,
Yes.
mark D3, because that's where you're starting.
D3. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So now we're going to discover the dungeon here. And we're going to draw out each other's dungeons.
Okay.
Okay, so your start space, you can put an S on it, as you see here on the bottom.
S? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, S.
Okay, and
Okay.
you have a wall to the east. So you're going to draw a wall to the east.
This is the wall?
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's it.
Okay.
And then put the little meeple there, because
Okay.
that represents where you are in my layer.
Right.
Okay, now where am I in your layer?
Okay, you're where is it? D1.
D1. Okay, and then describe the walls
Okay.
in the north, south, east, and west.
Okay.
Except that we already know there's a wall in the west because it's the edge of the map.
Yeah, and there's a wall on your east.
My east. Okay. Okay, so so what we're going to do is your white cubes here are regular cubes. Your
Okay.
green cube here represents the peer action, but you can also use it for anything else. And the yellow cube represents the backtrap and the hustle action.
Okay.
So on the board here, can I see? No, on the board, on the sides here, first action you can do is creep. That is to move one space. And you see it's a gray cube, so that means you can use any one of these cubes to creep.
Okay.
And then you're going to move one space, and then we're going to mark it. The other action you can do is hustle, which is going to take any 2 cubes or your yellow cube. So put these all on fresh.
You'll start up here. Okay.
Or the yellow cube. And hustle means you can go 3 spaces, but we're going to describe each space at a time. If you hit something, we stop. You don't get any more movement points. Got it?
Okay.
Okay, and then you can backtrack. So anywhere that you've already been, you can spend the yellow cube in order to go back as many spaces as you want among spaces that you already know. So any space that you know, you're going to circle on your board. So technically you can circle the S because you know that space.
Okay.
Oh, I'm just going to switch to the marker so it shows up on camera. Okay?
Okay.
While exploring the dungeon, there are traps. So, if you go into a trap not knowing it's there, oh sorry, I didn't finish the actions. Last action is peer. Other 2 cubes that you can also use 2 cubes to peer or use your green die. This allows you to look at the next space before you move into it. And then you can choose to move into it. Doing so is good for finding traps and monsters. Because if you trigger a trap or a monster, it's going to hit you first.
Okay.
If it hits you, it's going to fatigue 2 fresh action cubes for the trap, and for the monster, any 2 action cubes. So when you use an action cube, it's going to get moved to the spent section.
Okay.
If you have to do fatigue, like this, the monster, any 2 cubes can go to fatigue. So I can move those 2 cubes over to fatigue. If I hit the trap, though, I have to do these fresh cubes over to fatigued.
How do we get the cubes back?
And then once we've decided to spend all our cubes or save cubes for the next round, everything moves left 1 space. So if I ended up like this, on the next turn, these are coming back, so I can use these. But these 2 are already spent still, because the fatigue is going to take 2 turns to come back.
Okay.
You can also conserve cubes, and that means you actually get extra movement, because if we started like this, the cube goes from conserve to fresh, and then it can also go from fresh to spent. So you actually get anything that you conserve between turns gives you 2 turns the next time. So fatigue loses you 2 turns, conserved gives you 2 turns.
Okay.
And we're going to spend as much action points as we want, and then pass to the next player. And then I'm going to crawl your layer, and you're going to crawl my layer, and vice versa. We're going to keep doing that until someone leaves. Once someone leaves, the other person has 1 more turn, and then we count up our points. Okay? We're going to get points for our treasures. So when we get a treasure, you're going to get a face-down card and a face-up card. If at the end of the game you have more than 4 treasures, you have to pick the 4 treasures you're going to score, and then all of those treasures go face down and you only score 1 point. And the treasures have points on the top here.
Okay.
And then so you'll see some of these have definitions here. These let you get kind of synergies between your treasures. So this one is +2 for each harmony item you have, including this one. So that's a harmony item, and this is a harmony item. You see that there?
Yeah.
Harmony and harmony.
Great.
So if you had these 2 treasures, this treasure is worth +2. So that'd now be worth 3 points.
Okay.
You don't get it.
No,
What don't you get?
I want to start off learning how to move around the board, and then I'm going to worry about treasures.
Yes, but that's how you get points. Do you win? In monsters. Okay, so that's how you're going to score your treasures. You're going to add up the points on your treasures.
Great.
There are bonus points that are available. You can learn that as you go. You're also going to get points for the monsters you kill. The first monster gives you nothing. The second monster gives you 2 points, and the third monster gives you 4 points.
Great.
Got it? Then, if you're the first person to exit, you get 4 points. If you are the second person to exit, you get 2 points. Okay?
Okay.
This next column we won't use in the base game. This is for extra bonus points. And then we see how many points we have and see who wins. Okay?
Okay.
I'll let you go first then. So that's where you start.
Right. Okay. So.
And
Okay.
so now you decide where you want to move.
Right. Oh, so I have to
Spend cubes based off of what you have here on the board,
Yes.
the actions that you have.
Yeah.
So you can creep, hustle, or peer. You can't backtrack yet because you don't have any other open spaces.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go. I want to go to C3.
Here, if you put this up here, people on YouTube can see it. And then take a marker so people can take a dark marker, like the brown one.
What dark blue?
Okay, so you're spending 1 cube to creep into C3.
Yes, please.
Okay, so on my board, I move you up to C3, and I tell you that there is a wall to the east. And so you draw a wall to the east.
So this is my start. There's a wall there, and then there's a wall to the
East. So you have a cardinal marker here.
Oh, there it is. There. Okay, good, good. Okay, so there's another wall there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and that's all you know. And then you can circle that square because you know it. So you can circle it and then move into it. Because now you're allowed to backtrack any number of circle squares.
Okay. Now, okay. Now I want to go to C2.
Okay, so you see a wall to the south and the north.
Okay, and I move my guy. Okay. Now I want to. Okay, I'm going to go to C1.
Okay, you see a wall to the south.
All to the south. Okay. Now I want to go to B1, please.
Okay, you see a wall to the north.
Wall to the north. Okay. And okay, and this lets me. I want to see what's in this one here. And what's in B2?
You see a wall to the south.
Oh, I already know that.
Yep.
Okay.
And now you're allowed to move into that if you want to.
Okay. And what does the yellow one let you do?
Run fast.
Oh,
Or go all the way back those spaces that you're on.
run fast.
So you can move, you're going to move 3,
Backtrack.
it's hustle. So you can move 3 spaces.
Ew.
But at any time you run into something, you're going to stop.
Okay. Do I have?
If you conserve it, you'll get to use it twice on the next turn.
Okay, no, I'm going to use it,
Okay?
but I'm going to use it to move 2 spaces to there.
Okay, so we have to do it one at a time.
Okay, so I'm going to move to A2.
Okay, you land on a monster.
Ah!
So you now have to, it hits you because you didn't know it was there.
Right.
So you now have to fatigue any 2 cubes.
Okay.
Okay, so now you could fight the monster, but you don't have any cubes left. So each cube is what will give you a die.
Oh, so
So now your turn is basically over because you have no actions left. So draw a circle on the spot you were because you know that was there. It was there.
okay.
A
And
circle there, and you can put a
there's a monster there. How do I know?
monster. So you can put a square inside that circle, so that you know there's a monster.
Oh,
You can run away from the monster.
okay.
But if you go back through it, it's going to hit you again, I believe, was the roll.
Okay.
Okay, so now it's my turn.
Oh, but it's the end of my turn, so I'll move all these guys
I'll
back?
do that at the beginning of your turn.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now it's my turn. I'm going to creep. So I'm going to move into E1.
Okay.
So first you describe the walls.
There's no walls.
Okay. And then if I landed on a trap or anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm going to go to E2.
Okay, there's a wall to the north, and there is a wall to the east.
Okay, so then I'm going to go to F2.
Okay, there's wall to the south.
Okay, I'm going to peer into F1.
Okay, there's a wall to the west and a wall to the south.
Okay, so big open square there. So I'm going to creep into F3.
Okay, there's a wall to the south.
Okay, and I'm going to in case. Okay, I'm going to hustle. F4.
Okay, wall to the south.
Okay, F5.
There's a monster.
Oh, no. Okay, so I circled that. And I also have no dice, so I have to fatigue 2. And we have a monster here. Okay, so that ends my turn, so it's your turn. So now everything moves left 1.
Okay.
There you go. So those are the ones you have. So now you can spend any number of dice or cubes for dice. The
Right.
dice only go up to 4. They have 1 1, 2 2s, 2 3s, and 1 4 on them. They don't actually have 1 through 6 on them.
Oh, okay.
And you have to roll a combination that meets or exceeds 6.
Oh, I see. Okay. So I want to fight the monster. So if I roll 3 dice, I'm pretty sure I'll get.
Roll them here so people can see. Oh, they can still see those ones.
Okay. Meet or exceed 6. I got.
Okay, so you got 6 entirely. So
I got
I give
6.
you the monster off of my board,
Yay. Okay. So and he
and then you
goes.
put the monster on your board, on the first monster spot. Okay?
Okay.
And then you can put an X on the monster because you killed it.
Okay.
Okay, so now you still have 1 cube left.
Okay.
And that's a hustle cube, so you can move up to 3 spaces if you wanted.
Yeah. I just want to check out this back corner, so I'm just gonna move 1. I'm gonna move to A1.
Well, you might as well use it as a hustle if you wanted, unless you... can you... Well, how does hustle work? Move as if creeping up to 3 times. If you enter any non-empty space, the hustle ends in... Okay. So you might as well use it as a hustle, so that if there is nothing there, you get to move more.
Oh, can I go 1, 2, 3?
Yeah, as long as there's nothing in the spots.
Okay. Okay. So I want to move to A1.
Okay, so you hit a treasure.
Yay!
And a wall to the south.
And all the stuff. Yes, I got that.
Okay, so you got a treasure. So first you take a face down treasure.
Okay.
Okay, and then so that's private. I don't know what it is. And you read it on the bottom. It's going to say
Ooh.
extra points for something.
Okay.
This is a statue.
Okay.
This is a scroll. This is a book.
Okay.
This is the harmony type. So if
Okay.
any of those things say statue, scroll, or book, you want to take those. Otherwise, if they don't, these two synergize with each other because this one wants harmony cards, and that's a harmony card. This one wants other books. So if you have a book, this one scores more for books.
Okay.
And this one is for any statues and necklaces.
Okay. But what if I don't want any of those things?
Well, you have to take one.
Okay.
So you should probably take one of the synergy ones so that you don't give those to me to get synergies.
Okay. The scroll of harmony.
Okay, and then we reveal a new treasure, which is a necklace. So that synergizes with this statue because it says +2 if you have any necklaces.
Okay.
And this one is +1 for each monster you have defeated.
Oh.
Okay, so now it's my turn.
No, I want to finish my.
Nope, you used your die.
Wait.
So
But
you
I was going to move 1, 2, 3.
But your hustle stops if you enter a non-empty space.
Oh, okay. So that
So
there
you're
was a treasure
stopped.
there. So okay. So we know this.
Yes, you know that's there.
And then I got a treasure. Do I?
No, your treasure is marked by
Okay.
it being on your board.
Okay. Okay. My guy's here.
Okay, so start of my turn, everything moves left. I'm going to spend 2 cubes to get 2 dice
Okay.
to try and kill the monster.
Okay.
I only get 3. So he still has 3 hit points left. So I can mark that on 3. So I will... If he has 3 hit points, I need to roll another 2 dice. That sucks. Okay, so now he's dead.
Okay. You killed the monster.
And I'm out of things. So I get the monster, and that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Now it's my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so all my cubes go back to fresh. Okay. Now, okay, I'm going to use my hustle because I already know what's here. So 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
Okay,
so
I'm going to go to A3.
all right, you hit a trap.
Ah!
So the trap, because you didn't know it was there, you need to fatigue 2 fresh dice, or 2 fresh cubes.
2 fresh cubes go to fatigue. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And so now you can.
So there's a trap there. So I have to put a triangle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm.
Well, I sprung the trap. Does the trap go away?
You can now try to. The trap will only hit you once. You can now try to disarm the trap, and you have to roll a 5.
Oh, so to disarm the trap.
I have to look up the rules. Hold on.
To disarm the trap, I have to roll a 5.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
Okay, so I'm going to spend 2 die.
Cubes to get 2 dice, yeah.
To get 2 dice. And I rolled a 5. So I've defeated the trap.
Okay, so then you get the trap token.
Okay.
But in this game, they're not worth anything. So that goes here.
Okay. Now.
And then you used your hustle, so you stopped because you hit a non-empty space.
Right. Okay. And is the trap defeated now?
Yes.
Okay. So I put an X over it?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Where was the rule book? Rule book. Make sure I did traps right. Because I forgot.
Ooh, just.
Oh yeah, we did that right. We have no viewers for some reason.
Why does this have fatigue any 2? You hit the enemy.
Because the trap is fresh.
No. I'm looking at
and the
the
monster
blob.
is any cubes.
Yes. Oh, okay.
TikTok didn't push my video out to anybody. Oh, I guess it's Thanksgiving in the States.
Oh, yeah. So what are people doing right now?
I guess getting ready for dinner. Okay,
Wait,
so
watching
there
football.
was no walls on any of F3, 4, and 5 on the top?
No.
Okay. All my cubes come over here. I defeated that monster. We are going to creep into F6.
F6, you got a treasure.
Yay.
And there is a wall to the north.
Okay, so then that means you did design that correctly because I did not go through more than one trap or more than one monster to get to the treasure. So the rest of your dungeon is done that way, right? Okay, so I don't have any synergies with that one, so I'm going to take the necklace for the monsters. Okay, so our next treasure is +3 if you have exactly 3 chalices, +2 if you also have a diamond. And that is a chalice, and it is a discord type. Okay, so I'm going to backtrack all the way to the start. So move my guy on your board back to the start.
Oh, I see. Oh.
No, not that one.
Oh.
I'm purple on your board. Okay, so now I'm going to creep into C1.
Okay, there is a wall to the north.
Okay, I'm going to creep into C2.
There's a wall to the south.
Okay, I'm going to creep into C3.
There's a wall to the south.
Poop. So it's probably something over there. I can't backtrack anymore because I already spent that. I'm going to peer into B3.
B3. There's a wall to your north.
I'm going to creep into C4.
There's a wall to the north.
Okay, now I'm out of cubes. So it's your turn. So I now go back to moving your guy on in the dungeon. You are on A3.
Yes. Okay. And what was there? There was...
You disarmed a trap.
Disarmed a trap. Okay. Oh, I get to move all my guys back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So, I'm going to peer into B3.
You see a wall to the east.
A wall to the east. Okay. Okay. I'm going to move to A4.
Okay, you see a wall to the south.
Okay. I'm going to... Oh. No, that's bad. Hustle. I'm going to hustle. That lets me move... How many spaces? 3?
Until you hit something.
Oh, okay.
Or you can backtrack all the way to the start because you have a... Or to any one of these spaces that you've circled.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. Let's backtrack to the start.
Okay.
Okay, and...
So that spent your yellow cube.
Oh, let's see. Okay, now I'm going to go to E3.
Okay, you see a wall to the south.
Wall to the south.
And that spent your last cube.
Yep, thanks. Okay.
I got all my cubes back. I'm going to go creep into D4.
D4?
Okay.
There is a wall to your east.
Okay, I'm going to creep into D3.
What? Just like...
D3.
Where is
to the west of where I am.
Oh, you fall into a trap.
Ooh, okay, so I have to fatigue. I need 2 fresh dice. I have 2 tokens left to try and disarm that trap. 3 and 3 is 6, so that's a 5. So I get that trap token. So there was a trap here, and I killed it.
Is your trap broken?
And I have no dice left, or cubes left.
Okay.
This is called action points, by the way, as a mechanic.
Okay, so...
Okay, so move everything to the left.
So it's my turn again. Move everything to the left. Okay. I'm going to... Can I peer through a wall?
No.
Okay. That's... okay, I'm going to creep to E4.
Okay, you see a wall to the north, east, and south.
North, east, and south.
And don't forget to circle that because you already know it's there.
Yeah, okay.
And the one that you're on.
Yes. All right. Okay, so... Okay, I'm going to go to E3.
Okay.
Now I'm going to go to E2.
Okay, you see a wall to the north.
Okay, I'm going to go to E1.
Okay, you see a wall to the south.
To the south. Okay, and I'm going to go to D1.
You see a wall to the north.
Okay, I'm going to go to D2.
You see a wall to the north and the south.
Okay.
Circle all those spaces.
Circle. Okay. Okay.
So because you know all those spots, you can use your yellow cube to go to any one of those circles that you have.
Yeah, I can go back. Okay. I'm gonna use the yellow cube, and I'm gonna move to here.
E2.
Oh, sorry, yeah, E2.
Okay. And you have one cube left.
What does this let me do?
You can look into the space and then decide if you're going to go into it.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna look into F2 then.
Okay, you see a trap.
Okay, I'm not gonna go in there.
Well, you can go in there, but you won't get hit first. You get the chance to disarm the trap first.
Oh, okay.
But you might don't want to do it right now because you have
I don't have any.
no cubes left for dice.
Yeah, so,
but
okay.
mark that there's a trap there.
There's a trap.
And it's a circle now because you know what's there.
Okay, so there's a trap. Well, if I know it's a trap, I don't have to circle it. Okay.
Okay, so
I just know that I haven't been there. I just know there's a trap there.
All my stuff. I'm going to peer into D2.
Sorry. D2, there's a treasure.
Okay, I will then choose to move into there then.
Okay. Treasure.
Treasure. Okay, and so I take a face down card. Ooh. Oh, that's if I also have... Okay, I don't know if those synergize together. I'll have to ask Sean about that. And that, okay, so I'm going to take the chalice. Okay, I'm going to backtrack to B3.
Backtrack to B3.
Nope, not that one.
Oh, sorry.
I'm on your board.
Oh, sorry. To B3. Yes. Okay, there you go.
Okay, and then so I'm going to creep into B4.
Okay. And there's a wall to your south.
Okay, and then I will creep into B5.
There's a wall to the north and a wall to the east.
Okay, and that's all my stuff. So now we go back to my board to move you around. You are on E2, and you know that there is a trap there.
Oh, sorry. That's right. Okay. So I know there's a trap. So I'm going to.
Well, you have to move into it first.
Oh, I have to move it to. Okay.
So that spends a die or a cube.
A cube.
But you knew it was there, so it doesn't trigger. So now you can do a check. So you have to get a 5.
Get a 5. Now, do I have to spend dice to roll the 5?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll 2 dice.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll roll 2 dice, and I got
A
5. So
okay, so you've disarmed that trap.
Disarmed the trap. Okay. Okay, so I've disarmed the trap. And I'm going to spend a die and move into F2 or F1.
Okay, you find a treasure.
Yay! Okay, so I get another treasure. Okay, and so I get to
Take a top one first,
okay.
and then now see if any of these kind of synergize together so that you can get more points. The game is largely about getting treasure and then escaping. Because if you just escape right away, you're only getting a bonus 4 points, and your other opponent could have gotten more treasure. So you have to kind of balance the amount of turns.
Yeah.
Because both of us right now, if we found the exit, we both need to kill one more monster, and then we could exit. And since we both have 2 treasures and 2 monsters, it would come down to essentially who leaves first and then who collected the best treasure. Because we're balanced at this point. I need to look up that treasure rule.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're going to score 4 of our treasures face up, and then the rest of them all face down. So right now we'll both have 4 treasure cards. So we're going to have to pick which ones will synergize together, and that's called set collection.
Yeah.
Set collection.
We only have 3 opportunities to collect cards.
Yeah.
And there's 5 different
Yeah, so we'll
suits.
have up to 6 cards.
No, there's different suits. You've got diamonds and goblets and scrolls and
Yeah, I don't know how many there are.
Okay.
So you just got to pick which treasures worked well together at the end of the game.
Yeah. That's the thing though. You don't always have an opportunity to collect.
Yeah, but that's why they also have base points.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you still have 2 cubes left.
Oh, so I'm gonna spend my hustle cube and move to F3.
Okay, you see a wall to the north.
Okay, already know that. Okay, I'm gonna move to F4.
You see a wall to the north.
Okay, already know that. I'm gonna move to F5.
You see nothing.
Nothing either way.
Yeah, just the wall that's already there on the south.
Okay, I'm gonna.
And then that's your 3 movement for your hustle.
Oh, I thought you.
Yeah, you moved 1.
Move through
2.
any number of known empty spaces into a known space. So I can keep on going until I hit something.
No, up to 3.
Oh, that's bad. I'm reading that backtrack. Okay, so hustle. Move up to 3 times. Okay, yes. Okay.
Yeah, so you moved 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I think, didn't you just move
1,
4
2,
then?
3. Okay, so I'm stay here. Okay.
No, but I have you on F5. Okay, you got 1 extra movement you shouldn't have had.
Okay.
Oh, well.
That's bad me.
Well, then spend your... There.
Okay.
That's done. You spent your token there. Okay, all my stuff comes back. Okay, we already know what's to the south. Yeah, whatever. We're going to hustle into C5. Nope, on your board.
Oh, sorry. Moving your guy back to C5.
Yeah. What do I see?
A wall to your east.
Okay, D5.
There's a wall to the south, to the east, and to the west.
So I went into a dead end. So I have 1 more movement, so I'm just going to move back to C5.
Okay.
I can't spend cubes back, so I'm going to spend 2 cubes to hustle again.
Okay.
So 1, 2 takes me to B4,
B4, okay.
and then I'm going to go into A4.
A4, there's a trap.
Dope. So I have to exhaust 2 fresh cubes. Okay, with my last one, I will peer into A5.
A5, there is a wall to your south.
Okay.
Are you going to move in there?
Nope.
Okay.
I hit a trap, so I can't move,
So,
I believe.
oh, but you lost.
Or wait, can I? How does the trap work if I want to leave it? Okay, it does move me out, so I go to A5. But now it's known, so I can go back to there.
You're A5?
Yeah.
Okay, you just moved me.
Oops. Hold it, you.
Okay.
Wait, no, yeah, this is where I am. I am in your dungeon on A5.
Yes. Okay.
Purple
Yeah,
matches
okay,
purple.
that's right. This is,
Yellow matches yellow.
yes, yes. Okay, sorry.
Okay,
Okay.
you get all your cubes back.
Okay, I got all my cubes back. Okay. I'm going to peer into F6.
Oh, you're over here. You see nothing.
Okay.
Do you want to move into it?
Sure, why not? Do I? No, I don't want to go in there because there's nothing there. I just know there's. Do it now. It's known, so I know what. I know there's nothing there. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move to. I'm gonna creep into E5.
You hit a monster.
Okay.
So you have to fatigue 2 cubes because you didn't know it was there. And now you have 2 cubes left to try and fight it. Nope,
Okay.
that you didn't have to go from fresh.
Oh. Oh, I didn't have to go from fresh?
Yeah,
I could-
fatigued is any 2. The trap is fresh.
So
Yeah, that's better because then
okay. Now I can.
But you could do 1 and 1 so that you keep this for next turn.
Oh, good idea. Okay, 1 and 1. Okay, thanks. Okay, so I'm gonna take. Actually, I need a 6
Yes.
to kill the monster.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna spend 2 to try and roll a 6. What did I roll? Oh, I rolled a 4.
4. So he has 2 hit points left. So you could spend 1 more cube if you wanted to roll 1 die, or you just stay there.
Okay, you know what?
Or you move away.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna roll 1 more cube to roll 1 die for 2 hit points.
Yeah. And you
4. I got a 4. So.
Okay, so now you get the monster. So now, if you find the exit, you're allowed to leave.
Okay. So there was a monster there. That was a square.
Oh, sorry. And you also see a wall to the west and the east.
To
the east.
Wall to the west and the east.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, now you're all spent.
Okay.
My stuff comes back. I will peer into A6.
Sorry. A6. Wall to the north and the east of you. Oh,
Okay,
that's the corner.
I will move into it then.
Okay.
I will creep into B6.
Okay. There's a wall to your west.
And east.
And east, of course.
Okay, I will creep into C6.
There's a monster!
Don't. Okay, I have 1 left, so I might as well get some hit points on it. Oh, and I have to... Oh, wait, no, I have to fatigue any 2 dice. So since I don't have any, I believe that means I have to fatigue a spent 1. Any 2. Yeah, there we go. Right, any 2. So I can just go 2 that were spent.
Okay, and then you have 1 dice to try.
Yeah, I'll do some hits on him. Okay,
4.
so he has 2 hit points left. So I'm going to mark down that it's a monster with 2 hit points left. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Okay, so let's put these back. Everybody comes back 1 space. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use this hustle, and I'm going to go to D5.
Okay, you see a wall to the north.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to go to D6.
Okay, you see nothing around you.
So nothing to the north or the south?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to go to E6.
You hit a trap.
Oh! And I hit a trap. Okay.
So fresh dice, fresh cubes to fatigue because it's a trap.
Okay.
Because it's this specific trap. The game eventually has more different monsters and more different traps.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and so you got 1 left.
And what do I have to roll to?
A 5.
Have to roll. Is there any 5?
But if you fail,
oh, there's no 5.
the trap hits you again. So that's not a good idea.
Okay, so
You can conserve that instead, or you can peer. But you already know the other spaces.
Yeah.
So you should mark that you know that space
Yeah.
because peer would be useless.
okay. Okay, but this is
So you might as well conserve that so you can use it twice on the next turn.
conserve. Okay. So this is a trap. Okay.
All this comes over. I'm going to peer. No, I'm going to use 2 to hit the monster. So he had 2 hit points left, so that's dead. I'll take the monster, please.
You hit your monster. Okay.
And now I am allowed to exit if I find the exit. I am going to peer into D6.
It's the exit.
Okay, I am going to go into it,
Okay.
and I exit. So I get 4 points because I'm the first to exit. You get 1 last turn.
Okay. So all my guys come back. 1 space.
Oh, was there any walls?
Yeah, there's a wall to your south.
Just so I can see your dungeon.
Okay.
So I went through...
Hold on.
Oh, you put me through 2 traps, mister.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to do that.
What do you mean?
from the start to the exit.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's no so E4 here. Yeah, from the start to the exit, you had a trap on A4 and a monster on C6, right?
Yeah, but you didn't take the most direct route.
Okay, we'll see it at the end. Make sure you.
Because the most direct route would have been up and over.
Yeah, through here. Which is one trap and one monster.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah. So you didn't take. You took the long way around.
That's fine. Okay, you have one last turn.
Okay, I have one last turn. I have to defeat the trap.
No, you can leave.
Oh, I can just leave? Okay. Okay, I'm going to take the racy one, and I'm going to. I know it's here, so I'm going to go to C6.
You see nothing around you.
Okay, I'm going to go to C5.
You see a wall to the north and south.
Okay. So, to the north and south. Okay, I'm going to go to. What's that? 1, 2, 3. Okay, C4.
You see a wall to the west and the south.
And the south. Okay. Oh. Did I see this one?
Nope, you did not.
Okay.
So you can spend 2 cubes to hustle there if you wanted. Or 1, 2. You can spend 2 cubes to almost get there.
Oh! Yeah, I know.
And then remember, you have this twice.
And then what does that let me do?
Well, you can still use it to creep.
Oh, I can still use it to creep?
And peer. So if you use 2, you could hustle back to here and peer into that, and then decide if you wanted to move into it, or you could keep going this way.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, we'll move the 2. Now I'm going to peer into there.
Okay, you see the exit.
There's the exit.
With the north, east, and south. And do you want to go into the exit?
Sure.
Okay, so now you mark down 2 because you exited second. Nope, up here for points.
2. Okay.
Okay, now we can show our dungeons.
All right. Ta-da. Right.
And our treasure.
Okay.
Now, neither of us have more than 4 cards, so we have 4. We have to go from all of our 4 cards.
Okay.
Okay, so you had a treasure over there, which was
a
trap and a monster to the treasure. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a treasure.
Did you get? No, you didn't take this trap.
What's that on E4? Yeah, I didn't even go to that spot.
Yeah.
Where were the other treasures? Oh, I didn't mark down when I took the treasures. Okay, so it looks like you made your dungeon correctly.
Yeah.
Okay, so treasure.
Yeah, that whole building your lair thing is all. I just read that. Yes.
Okay, so I get +1 for each monster I defeated. So this treasure is worth 2. So 2. And then this one is +1 for each other statue you have. So I don't have any other statues. +2 if you also have a chalice. So I get +2 to this one. So that one's worth 3. This one is +2 if you also have a different diamond, which I do not have. And +1 if you also have an identical diamond, which I don't have. So that one's just worth 1. And this one is +3 if I have exactly 3 chalices, which I don't have. And +2 if you also have a diamond. So I have a diamond. So this treasure is worth 4. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 treasure. Okay? And I defeated 1 monster for 2 points. And there's nothing there. So I have 14, 15, 16 points. Okay, so what's yours?
Okay, so I was. What was this? I get 1 point for this one. +2 if you also have a different diamond. I don't have any other diamonds.
Okay, so put down 1 point here. Because remember, we could have got up to 6 treasure cards. 4 of them are going to score fully, and 2 of them are going to score just 1 point each.
Okay.
Or this can also be used for the bonus section if you don't want. If you can do the math in your head.
Okay. I got 2 points. +3 if you have 3 goblets. I don't have any other goblets, so it's just a 2.
Yep.
Okay. 1 point, Harmony Scroll. 2 points for each other Harmony item you have. I have 1, 2, 3 Harmony items.
Other, so you don't count the same one.
Oh. So 2. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. 2 for each Harmony item you have, including this one.
Okay, so that's
6 points
plus the one that it's worth.
So that's 7.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so Tome of Divinity. Okay, 1 point 3 points if you have any other book. I don't have any other books.
Okay.
So it's just 1 point. 1 point. So I've got 11 points altogether.
Okay. So
11, 12, 13.
You're going to put 11 here.
Oh, 11. Okay, 11 treasure points.
And monsters, you have 1 monster for 2 points.
1 monster. I've got two monsters.
Nope, but the first one's not worth any points.
The
second one's worth
Okay, so 2 points. Okay. And then I have
So you have a total of 14 points.
What about treasures?
We just counted those.
That.
So you have a total of 14 points.
14 points.
So I win with 16 points.
Oh, okay.
And that is Lairs. And then so the board has the ability to upgrade it. So this is all Kickstarter, so this is prototype, so this could change. But you can add, there's going to be more rules that you can add. More things that you can add. So the base box comes with 5 extra boxes and envelopes. And boxes add rules, envelopes add stuff. I think was what it said on the Kickstarter. And that is Lairs. We will see you all not next Saturday. We might stream live next Saturday at PAX in the first look area. If we can find a game that I can set up with my gimbal. It'll look a little bit weird, not like this. So we will see you next week. Bye.